still, small box. I mean, big box for small stuff. Small, big box for big stuff. I don't know. Ooh. Crash bars. Wonder why I would need those. Maybe because I crash? There are so many videos that are better than mine on how to install crash bars. So I'm not going to go into detail, but I will tell you that it's doable by yourself. You don't need any special tools. You need a number 12 box wrench, number 13 box wrench, and maybe a little bit of patience, and that's about it, and some reading glasses so you can actually see what's happening in front of your face, at least in my case, because I can't see shit. But I'm installing this upper bracket that supposedly holds what I perceive to be the cross member of these crash bars. And it's this thing right here. The bolts over top of the existing mounting bracket that holds the headlight and stuff. I did not understand this when I read the instructions, but now I do. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. This bracket is installed. We'll see what happens next. I know what happens next. The manual, because I have no idea what I'm doing next. Just tightening stuff, I guess. But I have extra hardware left over. Well, it says use the remaining hardware as shown below. This is below. I don't know what it means. Next step, it says remove this bolt here on this side of the engine, and this bolt gets replaced. Apparently this is a 17, but it doesn't fit quite right, so I'm not sure. So we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, this is pretty tight. Plan B. Plan B, impact gun, battery powered. Nope. Plan B failed. Plan C. Air gun, vintage. I can't even read the brand. But I happen to have this thing, so we'll see what happens with this. We can even get to it properly. We can't. Alright, we'll try it again. We made us an extension out of extra pieces. Nothing happens without a little bit of ingenuity. Ended up creating a long hillbilly leverage system, and I got the bolt loose. I didn't have the camera on for it, sorry, but don't bother with heat or impact or anything like that. You just either need a long breaker bar or make your own. That's really it. And voila. Here comes the bolt. And the one thing I do know is when I put the new one in, I will definitely put some Loctite on that baby. Ooh, there's a washer with it. Excellent. Look at how corroded this thing is. It welded itself to the engine case. Alright, here we go. Special washer that came off of this engine mount right here with this super corroded bolt. It says to reuse this washer, so I'm going to slap it on here. Slide this in here, like so. Right? And start the bolt ever so loosely. Supposedly. Okay, this is kind of a pain. As is everything on this thing. I need a monkey. So they said a monkey can do this. Boy, do they not know me. Well, I think I got the bolt started anyway. And I think that's all they're asking. Get the bolt started. Maybe I can get a couple more turns on it. Follow me for some more great hacks to get more leverage on bolts. And hopefully I won't hurt myself too bad on this. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Ooh. Smooth as butter. Would you believe it? This one was way easier. We'll see what this bolt looks like when we get it out. Not near as bad as the other one. So I'm happy this worked out. Alright. Same as on the other side. Hand screw it in. I just have a feeling. That this bolt is too long that they supplied here. Well, thank you, Rocky Mountain. You sent a bolt that's way too long. This is stock. This is the one you sent. It bottoms out. I can't use this bolt, so I'm going to go back to reusing the stock bolt, and I'm going to send you a informative email to inform you about your errand ways. Thank you. So I reused the stock bolt, and I'm just getting it in there loosely right now so I can start assembling the rest of this crash bar adventure, and then at some point I'll tighten it all up, and hopefully it'll hold together. So next in this fun factory, we get to connect the crash bars here. They must connect up here somehow, and then the same thing at the bottom. And thank goodness Rocky Mountain sent the right bolts here. At least I think they did. So let's see. This goes up and in here. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. I saw this going a lot easier. Yeah, it goes. There he goes. Now we just need to put a couple nuts on the back of it. Super easy to reach with my dainty fingers, right? This is some dude in China that did this. He had the hands of well, let's not go there. Small hands. Let's just call it small hands. But we got them started. Whoa. Back to my directions. Same thing at the bottom. 2 more bolts. I don't know if you can see this or not, so I'll just bring you over here. Whoa. This should go together. In a dream world, these things line up. This is not a dream world, apparently. Okay. It is not a dream world. Not even close. Bit of pushing and shoving. I got it in here. But yet again, my hands are too big. And too clumsy to do this smoothly. So let's just forget smooth. Let's just see if we can get it on there. All right. Well, in a nutshell, that's it. We'll just tighten all the bolts and we're done. Well, I think we finished it. I think it looks all right. These bolts are a pain. But other than that, everything's tight. This is all tightened up. As I said, Rocky Mountain sent the incorrect bolt right here. They sent one that's too long, so I reused the stock one. I'm fine with that, but I'm going to let them know anyway. And that's it. We're done. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'd like to thank my trusty crescent wrench for the extra leverage needed. Thank you. I like crash bars. Got another place to pick the bike up from.